As always, it is so great to have you here, and I hope you're all staying safe and healthy out there. Anyways, today we have such an exciting episode, as we're making a recipe from the beautiful region of Cantabria, which sits in the northern part of the Iberian Peninsula, where they're famously known for their lush green landscapes. We're talking Spanish fried bread with honey. This is known as Tostadas de pan con miel. And let me tell you, this fried bread has a light crispy texture on the outside, with a delicious flavor in the inside. The recipe's made with simple everyday ingredients. And the best part, it's effortless to put together. Folks serve this fried bread with honey as a dessert, like they do in Spain, or even for breakfast, next to a couple of fried eggs for a sweet and savory treat. Either way, it's the kind of food that with each bite, it's gonna fill you with so much goodness. Alright, let's just dive right into this. I'm gonna add in 1 cup of milk into a saucepan, which is 240 milliliters. I'm using low fat, but you can also use full fat, non-fat, or even plant-based milk if you like. We'll also add in 1 tablespoon of granulated sugar, which is 12 grams, 1 cinnamon stick, and 4 lemon peels. And you want to make sure to scrape off any of the white pith on the lemon peels, as it adds a bitter flavor. Then we'll season with a kiss of sea salt, and turn it up to a high heat and give it a whisk. Once it comes to a light boil, we'll turn off the heat and let the milk sit there for about 10 minutes. That way the flavors can infuse and the mixture can slightly cool. In the meantime, let's get the rest of the ingredients ready. I'm going to start by cutting 1 baguette into diagonal slices that are 2 centimeters thick, which is about 3/4 of an inch. To make this recipe, you can use whatever bread you like. However, traditionally baguette is used as it gives this fried bread an incredible texture and flavor. And we'll also crack in 2 eggs into a shallow bowl. Season with a kiss of sea salt. And whisk the eggs together. Alright, let's move back to the saucepan. After leaving the milk there for about 10 minutes and the flavors have infused and it's slightly cooled, we'll run the mixture through a fine sieve and into a shallow bowl. Now before we start coating the slices of bread, let's start heating the oil. I'm going to heat a fry pan with a medium heat and add in 1/2 cup of extra virgin olive oil, which is 120 milliliters. Of course, you can use any oil you like here. It's just extra virgin is what's typically used, as it gives these fried breads an incredible lift of flavors. You can get the Spanish one I'm using in the description box below. While the oil is heating, we'll start coating the slices of bread. First, we'll go into the infused milk. And you want to give it like 4 or 5 turns, that way it can really absorb that milk. And I tell you, using a softer bread here, kind of like sandwich bread, you just give it like 2 or 3 turns, otherwise it can get mushy and start to break apart. And then we'll go into the egg wash. Okay, let's move back to the fry pan. Once the oil's nice and hot, but as you can see it's not smoking, we'll add in the slices of bread. And you want to make sure they're on a single layer and evenly spaced out, so cook this in batches to not overcrowd the pan. And we're going to go for about 2 to 3 minutes per side here, until the pieces of bread are golden fried all around. And as you finish each batch, transfer the slices of bread into a dish with paper towels. Once all the slices of bread have been fried up, this dish is ready to go. I'm going to transfer some into a serving dish and top them off with a kiss of honey. You can also use agave syrup here if you like. And check it out, folks. Our Spanish fried bread with honey is done. Easy to make, beautiful presentation, and all done using the simplest ingredients. Let's give this a try and see how it turned out. Once again, folks, tostadas de pan con miel, a recipe from the beautiful region of Cantabria. Can't wait to try this. Here we go. I tell you, hold on. We need to do more dessert recipes here on Spain on Fork, because this is absolutely delicious. You have that light crispy texture on the outside. The inside, so many amazing flavors with that infused milk really shining through. And that honey rounds it out for the perfect balance. Easy to make, the simplest ingredients. Give it a try at home. Once again, as a dessert like they do in Spain, Room for breakfast next to a couple fried eggs. Either way, it's the kind of food that with each bite, it's gonna fill you with so much goodness. Really quick before I go, a shout out to a couple of my patrons, Kelly Lorang, Ronald Kemp, Stephen Riggs, and John Kaczanowski. And guys, thank you so much for being patrons of Spain on a Fork. You know how much I appreciate you. Enjoyed today's video, hit that like button, leave me a comment below, and if you're not subscribed, don't forget to smash that subscribe button and click on the bell icon. That way you can get notified every time I release new content and to become a part of the Spain on a Fork family. Till the next time, hasta luego.